choking on your own saliva. You swallow thousands of times a day without thinking. That's muscle memory doing unpaid labor. But one tiny misfire like a distracted brain or awkward breath could cause a rogue saliva glob to hit your larynx just right, triggering a violent spasm that starves your brain of oxygen. This can happen when yawning, inhaling after talking too fast, sudden laughter, sitting upright, lying in a bad position, etc. Your airway clamps shut, oxygen vanishes quickly, and without quick intervention, you'd be losing a life or death battle against your own mouth. Drinking water. Drink too fast and water intoxication floods your cells, diluting sodium levels until your brain swells, leading to seizures, coma, or cardiac arrest. Marathon runners and ecstasy ravers have dropped dead mid-sip. Also, inhaling at the wrong moment could cause the fluid to enter the lungs instead of the stomach. What usually follows is violent coughing, airway blockage, and in extreme cases, you experience laryngospasm, which is like drowning on land. Evolution gave us two tubes side by side and said, "You'll figure it out." A tip: if your urine looks like very clear water, there's a chance you could be suffering from hyponatremia, diuretics, or diabetes. Laryngospasm. Imagine your vocal cords decide to go on strike and lock the door to your lungs. Panic, choking, a splash of acid reflux or an irritant tickles your vocal cords and they slam shut like a vault door, blocking air for seconds. You can't inhale. You can't exhale. It can happen while asleep or fully conscious, and if it doesn't relent, hypoxia sets in, brain starves, heart quits. It's a temporary involuntary blockage that feels like drowning on dry land. Usually it passes, but if it doesn't, it's a very quiet, very awkward curtain call. Defecation. This happens through Valsalva maneuvers. When you strain on the toilet, holding your breath and pushing hard, it increases pressure in the chest, squeezing your vagus nerve and reducing blood return to the heart. It can mess with heart rhythm and blood pressure. For elders or people with hidden cardiac issues, this can trigger fainting, stroke, ruptured aneurysm, or sudden cardiac arrest. Imagine surviving decades only to lose a fight with porcelain. Elvis, allegedly, bowed out this way. Nothing says king like going out on a royal flush. Shit happens, I guess. Laughing. You can die of laughter via a ruptured aneurysm, heart arrhythmia, or asphyxiation usually. Ancient Greek philosopher Chrysippus reportedly cackled himself to death over a donkey eating figs. Allegedly. Uncontrolled laughter triggers dangerous heart rhythms and can spike blood pressure. The diaphragm spasms, breathing becomes irregular, and if you already have heart or neurological vulnerabilities, joy becomes a physiological ambush. Guess LOL also means loss of life. Sneezing. A sneeze can generate immense internal pressure, especially when you try to hold it in. In rare cases, that pressure could tear your windpipe, snap a rib or rupture your throat, eardrums, an eye socket, or blood vessels in the brain or neck, triggering strokes or arterial tears. Even a normal sneeze can trigger a rare cardiac arrest if the timing is cosmically unlucky. One guy in the UK sneezed so hard his throat ripped. Air rushed into his chest, collapsing lungs. Wanking. Sexual activity raises heart rate and blood pressure significantly. For people with undiagnosed heart conditions or aneurysms, that sudden exertion can trigger fatal events. Mid-masturbation, a sudden spike in blood pressure could trigger a stroke or an arrhythmia could strike. Ecstasy flips to eternity. Darwin Award Gold. Commotio cordis. This one's terrifyingly precise. The perfect storm of timing. There is a millisecond of the heart's electrical cycle where even a mild hit from a ball or fist to the chest could scramble your cardiac rhythm into a ventricular fibrillation, causing the heart to quiver uselessly, leading to no pulse. No broken bones, ribs, or physical damage. Your heart just stops. It's not about force but timing. A 1 in a billion physics glitch, but it sure can happen. Vitamin A consumption. Fat-soluble vitamins don't flush out easily. So eat too much cod liver or a polar bear liver loaded with too many megadoses or way too many supplements, and you'll succumb to hypervitaminosis A. Your skin peels, your bones soften, organs fails, your liver quits, brain swells, skull melts. Cheating. Adrenaline surges, heart rate spikes, blood pressure jumps, stress hormones flood the system. Combine secrecy, physical exertion, fear, and guilt, and the heart may simply short-circuit. A stroke could be triggered mid-tryst. There are real stories of lovers clutching chests as spouses burst in. Cheating is simply a cardiovascular overload with unfortunate timing sometimes. A broken heart. Takotsubo cardiomyopathy. Yep. Extreme emotional distress like shock or grief from events like a breakup or loss floods your body with stress hormones and can physically weaken the left ventricle of your heart, causing it to balloon out and fail. Love doesn't just hurt, it sometimes kills. You can literally grieve yourself to death, so no need for the cuts or ropes or guns, etc. Sleeping. Sleep apnea cuts off your air repeatedly, straining the heart until it fails. Sudden arrhythmic death syndrome zaps your ticker mid-snore, or neurological failures quietly end things with zero awareness. SUNDS, sudden unexpected nocturnal death syndrome, could decide to pull the plug, or in rare cases, impaired consciousness from alcohol, drugs, or illness can lead to aspiration of vomit during sleep, blocking the airway. And just like that, your beauty rest is eternal nap. No pain, no drama, just systems shutting down like a phone at 0%. You don't even get a loading screen.